Look how tired I look. I'm not tired from crying anymore. I'm not tired from up late thinking, what is she doing? She's not texting me back. Why did we break up? What went wrong? Or, oh, I missed when we used to. I'm not up thinking about that. I'm up working towards the man that I'm supposed to be. I'm using a breakup for what it's supposed to be, a catalyst event in my life to propel me to the man that I'm supposed to be. And you can come back and look at this video 6 months from now, see I'm even way further. Fellas, the breakup happened in May. It's about to be the end of August, and look how far I've come. You can make that change, but you have to make it today. Take accountability. Watch this video over and over again. Watch it as many times as you have to until it gets through your head. Take notes and do the steps, or book a call and I can help you. But you got to get through this. This is your time. It's finally your time. Use all that pain and emotion that you're feeling and get closer to God and give all your problems to Him. He knows what He's doing. He knows, fellas. I know. Trust me, it doesn't feel like in the moment. It feels like the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And maybe it is, and that's the point. Level up, fellas. Lock in. It finally happened to me, fellas. It finally did. I went through a heartbreak. And a lot of guys, they get so caught up in the heartbreak, they don't know what to do, and they're reaching out to different people, different things. They may hit up their exes. They may try to find new girls. They instantly try to find something to replace what you lost because you feel like a piece of you is lost. Let's be honest, you've invested your time, effort, money, just to have it all ripped away from you. Before you go out there and try to replace what you lost and lose yourself even more, I want you to understand this. A breakup is the single most important thing that can happen in a man's life. And I didn't understand this before because, of course, I've been through breakups, but I never really loved that person. I never really invested a piece of myself into that person. But this time, it was my everything. I invested everything. Everything I did in life was to better this relationship. The month of May 2026 was the worst month of my entire life, up to date. Literally. It was a normal month. I was doing everything. 2026 was off to a great start. I was doing all my goals I said I was going to work towards, doing my business, my fitness. I was locked in. And then I got hit with a random sickness. This sickness, it just took me out. At first I thought I had the flu. I was literally drinking Dayquil. It felt like the flu. So I was low-key, I was excited because when I get the flu, I usually lose weight. So I thought it was the flu. Took a couple days off the gym, was taking my Dayquil pills, drinking electrolytes or whatever. But then one night I woke up shaking and I couldn't stop. I'm like, okay, this will go away. Let me do some stretches. Couldn't even stretch. Couldn't brush my teeth. Couldn't really get dressed. I'm like, yo, I need to go to the hospital. Get to the emergency room. They can see my heart doing flips on their little machine. They can see my magnesium down low. They don't know what caused it, but they were able to stabilize me. But still, for 16 days after that day, so mind you, I'd been sick for a week. No, sick for 2 weeks. Then I go to the hospital. Then for 16 days after that hospital visit, my muscles were firing nonstop. I feel like a current going through my body. Even when I'm sitting still, I couldn't sit still because my legs were like, I can't explain it, but it's like a current going through my entire body for 16 days straight. And because my muscles were always firing, I was so tired. I was too tired to even brush my teeth, too tired to get out of bed, I had to go to Walmart for more magnesium pills. I almost passed out just trying to walk around Walmart, guys. I don't know what it was, but I know that God brought me through it. And when He did bring me through it, as soon as I got better, I get on the phone with my girlfriend. She goes on a beach trip with her girls, come back, we have a talk on the phone. Boom, I have no girlfriend anymore. We broke up. Right? And I did, at first I spent a lot of time looking, what is the reason? Did something happen? Did I do something, this or that? She must have did this, did that. Bro, don't get into that. Number one, the first thing you have to do to get over a breakup and use it to your advantage is to accept accountability. Take 100% accountability for everything that happened because it was probably your fault. You probably invested too much of your time and had no purpose, and she saw that you made her the center of her world, and then she became unattracted to you. Or maybe you weren't the man that you said you'd be. Maybe you weren't the man that you portrayed to be. Maybe you did something. Maybe it was out of your control, but still take accountability and say 100% that's my fault, because maybe you went down a path that you weren't supposed to go down. Maybe you got with her when you didn't even consider talking to God. Maybe you weren't being godly in your relationship and doing things you know you shouldn't have done. But take 100% accountability, say it's your fault, because the man that can do that can make anything happen in life. Because when you take accountability for things that happen to you, even though they're out of your control, then you start thinking of a way to fix them. You start training your mind to see opportunities of, okay, this is my fault, accept that, how do I move past this? And when you get that thought process, life becomes 100 times more easier, and you can get the things that you want at a faster pace, right? Number two, the next thing you have to do to get over a breakup is to seek God. And I know it sounds cliche, but I'm telling you, When I was down bad in my worst moments, all that could fix me was God. Nothing else I tried. Trust me, fellas, I wanted to grab the alcohol. I wanted to go out and find more girls. I wanted to post and make her jealous. I wanted to do all these things. I wanted to try to get her back and this, oh, I'll do this better, or maybe we can do this and then fix this. No, seek God, because God put you in that situation for a reason. He put you in that situation for a reason. Maybe he needs to change you into the person that you need to be to get that person back. Maybe that was your forever person and he put you through this to change you. Or maybe he wanted you off that path. Maybe that was never your path and that was never her path. But either way, God is putting you through this for a reason. He's changing you into the man that he needs you to be. Think about it, fellas. You prayed for this, right? You prayed to be the best man you could be. You prayed to be everything that God wanted you to be, everything that he put in your heart, to be rich, to be wealthy, to take care of your family, to be with the woman of your dreams, have the car of your dreams, house of your dreams, to have time, money, freedom, to be physically fit. You prayed for this, but you didn't expect this to be the first step. Trust me, fellas, I was praying for this. Before May, I wrote in my journal that when I was sleeping, I woke up crying because I could feel that my goals were so close and I was being pulled towards them. And I prayed every day, God, please make me the man that I'm supposed to be for you in your kingdom and in life so that I can accomplish everything and be abundant. But did I think it would go like this? Did I think he would take her out of my life? No, fellas. No, but I have to accept it, because guess what? That's what you prayed for. You think you can pray for to be extraordinary and not go through pain? You think you can pray for exponential growth and not go through pain? No. It doesn't work like that. Exponential growth is pain. You have to go through pain to come out the other side what you needed to be. God holds you close to the fire to burn off the impurities of this world, to create the man that he needs you to be. And once you start to see it like that, fellas, once you start to get that and understand that, yes, it still hurts, but okay, God is doing this. God is with me. God is bringing me through. This is for a reason. And on the other side of this, I will be who I prayed to be. I will be who God wants me to be. And I'll be walking with the creator of this universe. Maybe that person comes back if that's his plan, or maybe he has the perfect person for you. But you have to go through this first. Fellas, I remember when I was going through it the worst, and it felt like a pain pressing down on my shoulders, on my mental. I could literally feel it in my body. I literally thought my heart was going to stop, because trust me, fellas, I put everything into this relationship. I changed for this relationship. I invested all my money, all my time. Like I said, everything I did was to grow this relationship. And yes, I cared for her, but maybe I did it the wrong way because I wasn't focusing on God first, right? I was putting all my effort into the gift instead of putting all my effort towards the giver. I loved the gift, which was my girl, more than the giver, which was God. And that's backwards, fellas. Nothing good can come from that situation. And when I was down bad at my worst, feeling all this pressure on my body, on my mind, I just reached for this book that my dad had given me by the name of a guy called Tozer. It was called the Tozer Collection. And in that book, I read how God holds you close to the fire to burn off impurities. And while we're going through that fire, it feels like the end of the world. It feels like a death, because it is a death. In order for you to get that new life, in order for you to become that man that you prayed to be, in order to become the man that God wants you to be, the old you has to die. And that feeling, that pain, that death, you're feeling it. But that's the old version of you dying. You have to trust him. He won't leave you in the fire. He did not forget about you in the fire. He's holding you in that fire until you're ready. So bear with it. Go through it. Get closer to him. That's the whole point of this process. To burn off the impurities of your old life and to get closer to him and come out a king, come out new, come out abundant on the other side. Right, fellas? And this is not, it's very hard, but you don't need anything that your mind tells you that'll help you get over this is the wrong thing. Just seek God. Just do it exactly what I'm telling you in this video. The alcohol won't help. The parties won't help. Literally, it's all temporary. As soon as I take a couple drinks and I'm sober, it all comes back even worse. As soon as I go out, I'm talking to other girls. As soon as the conversation ends and I look, you're not my girl, it comes back even worse. Right? So resist the urge to do what your mind is telling you to do. Don't try to get one up on her. Don't try to get revenge. Don't try to post pictures and act like you're all happy. Don't try to post pictures, act like you're overly sad. Don't hit up her friends. Don't reach out to her if she's not reaching out to you. Don't beg to get back together with her. You're just losing and you're making things worse, fellas. Now, number 3, and the final step to turning a breakup into what it's supposed to be, which is the most powerful moment and defining moment in a man's life, is to level up. And no, don't level up like these people tell you on the internet. Don't level up, get your get back, get your revenge. Oh yeah, look at me now, look what you left, this and that. Yes, you're gonna have those feelings, but you need to suppress those feelings, because guess what? You're becoming the man that God created you to be. A man that doesn't use his aggression every time until he needs to, A man that's slow to anger, slow to speak, that thinks before he speaks, that's emotionally intelligent, that's abundant, that's rich, that's everything that you pray to be. So we're not engaging in that. Yes, she's going to miss you. Yes, she's going to be checking your page. Yes, maybe she'll come back later in the future, but that's not the goal. The goal is to become the best man that you're supposed to be and get on the path that God wants you to be on. So level up, get in the gym, read books, do those things that you said that you were going to do at the beginning of the year, and do them every day nonstop. And you have to take accountability. You have to. And you have to sit in that pain, because if you do things to escape the pain, you're just cutting the process short. And then you're doomed to repeat the cycle over and over again, because this is your chance to make an internal shift. Once you make that internal shift into the person that you're supposed to be, then reality catches up. Then your external changes. You can't change your internal by changing your external, by seeking alcohol, by going out and getting with a whole bunch of other girls, by buying things and this and that, and I'm gonna level up that. No, change your internal first, or you're doomed to repeat this cycle with another girl. You're doomed to repeat the cycle in life. You're doomed to repeat this cycle with the same job that you hate, or the same friendship that you hate, the same relationship problems. They'll follow you no matter what you do, where you move, what car you buy, because you have to change your internal first. Look at your situation. Don't be cocky, because it happened to me when I first got in a breakup. I'm like, yo, I need to level up. And then I got sad thinking I can't level up. I'm already fit. I already have money. I already go to the gym every day. I already have the car I want. But you're just lying to yourself. I was lying to myself. Because when I look at myself 2 months ago, or in May all the way to now, August, I hate that version of myself. That version of myself was weak. That physique was not it. That car was not it. That bank account was not what I wanted. Don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Get super clear and precise about what you want. Don't just say, I want the Lamborghini, or I want this. Me, I'm getting a 720S. I want the 720S not only because it's a fast car, but because I love cars. And yes, I like when people look at me, or I like when I put a downpipe and a tune on it and shooting flames out the back and making pops, and I can be loud when I want to. I like that feeling. I like the way it looks when it's parked and I look back and I can see the little headlights. I like when I pull up somewhere and the doors go up. That's why I want a 720S, right? So define your goals, make them super clear, and then create steps on how to get there and what you have to do every day. As soon as you wake up, accomplish those goals. Get in shape. Do your work. Do your mental mind work. Grow spiritually. Change internally, and then the external reality will catch up. You think you get abs by just waking up and say, okay, I'm a guy that has abs, and it happens? No. First, you do the habits of a guy that has abs would do. You do those every day, and eventually reality catches up and you have abs. That's how life works, fellas, in anything you want to accomplish. I'm telling you, if you follow this video and do everything I'm saying in this video, in 3 to 5 years, you will be that man that you said that you wanted to be. But if you want it faster than that, if you want to change your life in 3 to 6 months, like I did, like the guys in my academy are doing, click the link in the description and book a call. Because in my academy, we get our internal right first, and then our reality, our external follows. We get in shape, we make our money, we do what we want to do, and we level up our mindset. We don't let things that are happening to us block and cloud our future, or cloud our reality. We don't react crazy when we go through a heartbreak. We use it because it's the most single important event in a man's life to propel him to where he needs to be. Ask any successful person what put them on that path. They're gonna say, oh, I went through heartbreak. Yeah, I went through heartbreak. And they're not saying it like they're bitter. They're not saying, oh, this girl did me dirty, this or that. No, I went through heartbreak. Yeah, it was my fault, but look what I turned it into. And if you want to be that guy in 3 to 6 months, book a call with me and we'll talk about it. But do not book a call if you're not convinced yet that you need to be in shape, that you need to be taking care of your spirit, that you need to be taking care of your mind, and that you can take accountability for everything. If you can't take accountability for everything that's happened to you, for where you are now, for the bank account you have, the car you have, the life you have, the body you have, don't book that call yet. Watch the rest of my videos, and then once you're finally convinced, come back and book a call. Use it to your advantage, fellas. Trust me.